full-length video where we will embark on an extraordinary journey. The captivating story of Starehe Manor. We are going to learn about the origins of Starehe Manor. How did I come up with the name? How did I think of buying property here and all that? So over the next 10 or so minutes, we will go through the history of Starehe Manor, the challenges faced, lessons learned, and the unwavering commitment to sustainable living that has shaped Starehe Manor to where it is today. So welcome if you are seeing this face for the first time. My name is Eva Mtali, and I am the face behind Starehe Manor. You probably have seen a lot of videos, but not sure who's really behind it. So basically how the story of Starehe Manor began with the complexity of city life. I began craving simplicity and sustainability. So I started having this deep longing to return, to my roots and create a lifestyle that, embraces the essentials. So the search for my dream property began, and it took me on a quest that spanned so many years and so many continents. It wasn't like a straight up journey. So I have been fortunate to have traveled to more than 100 countries. I have stayed in countless Airbnb properties with awe-inspiring views, and each experience left a lasting impression and fueled my desire to manifest my own personal paradise. And initially, I always thought it would be a beachfront, but I am so grateful to God it ended up being a lakefront, and I have no regrets. So after years of searching, I found myself on the shores of Lake Victoria, exploring properties around Beta. Beta is in Homa Bay County. So finally in Sindo, I discovered a 4-acre property that captured my heart. It was basically love at first sight. And I knew this is where my dream would become a reality. So the journey of Starehe Manor began. So something else I discovered when I went to view this property, the nearest shopping center is called Kameta. And interestingly enough, my dear mom, she's now late, used to call me Nya Kameta. So Nya means the daughter of Kameta when I was younger, and even until when she passed on, she used to call me Nya Kameta. And interestingly enough, my mom is originally from Chula. So Chula is island. So she's Nya Chula. So this is like her area. So it was just, for me, it was like fate to find this property. My nearest shopping center is called Kameta, and it is in Chula, which is just like going back to my mother's roots and just having a special place where she originally came from. So Starehe Manor will not just be my own personal paradise. It was designed to be a place of inspiration and creativity. That's what I had in mind. So once construction is completed, so right now we only have the fencing done, but the dream is to have a place for inspiration and creativity, a haven for like-minded individuals who seek a respite from the hustle and bustle of city life. So the vision is to create a sustainable haven whereby we can harmonize with the natural surrounding, which will serve as a gathering place for creatives, freedompreneurs, and wellness professionals will be welcome to Starehe Manor. If, let's say, they want to hold a retreat or a workshop for other creatives, they are welcome to share the space. So right now we only have the fencing, which is done. So it means somebody can still come if they want to come. If you are a creative, you are welcome. So let's quickly look at the challenges and lessons learned so far. So the journey from concept to completion has not been without its challenges. And completion here means up to fencing. That's what I have done so far. So one of the significant hurdles I had was securing the necessary resources and funding to bring my vision to life. So unfortunately, or is it fortunately, at just the time when I had secured this property, done all the paperwork, I had my contract terminated. So it was a very difficult choice. I was like, do I use my benefits for my own other things, or do I use it to pay up for this property? And I am so glad that I went for the latter, and I decided to use my benefits, termination benefits, to pay for the property. Other challenges that we have had is around securing the title for the property. So far I don't have the title because of an issue I'll explain at this moment. Allow me to skip it, but I will explain it in another video once it's been settled. But has been another issue we have had with the title, not from the buyer side, but I will explain in the other video. And then the issue of securing resources to fence the property. It has been such a costly affair, and I've done an entire video on how much it costed me to do this property. So I would encourage you to watch it. Let's just say it wasn't cheap. But with determination, by God's grace and favor, and a deep belief in the importance of sustainable living, I forged ahead. I am glad we are where we are right now. So as the project has been progressing, I encountered different obstacles and setbacks. Building the fence was not easy. I started building the fence last year, and talk about being conned. Like, the original person who was helping with the fencing conned me, and then he eventually just absconded. But it was a blessing in disguise because I brought in another engineer who was very helpful, and he saw the project to completion. In just 3 days, the fencing was complete. So of course there was the loss in terms of, I was expecting a group in Easter, a group of cyclists had booked the place, but because the place wasn't fenced and we are right by the lake, I didn't want to expose my people to hippos and all that, so they couldn't come. So that was a business opportunity lost. And then of course there was the monetary cost that I lost. And but I'm glad Victor came in and he helped with all the fencing, and we're able to finish in less than 4 days. So it's been a learning process, but each challenge became an opportunity for growth and innovation. So I am glad that Victor came on board. He is very experienced, and he had very many interesting ideas. It was great to work with him. He's mtu anajituma, so you don't have to keep like calling him, do this, do that. He understands what needs to be done. He's very resourceful. So the completion of the fencing marked a significant milestone for me. It was a tangible transformation of the property, and the best part is that the fencing was done during the rainy season. So most of you must have seen the video when the place was really dry. We bought the land, it was very dry. We hadn't had rain for almost 6 months. So right now the place is very green. It is fenced. It looks amazing. I'm gonna do a full-length video sometime next week. So this fencing alone is a tangible transformation of the property and a symbol of my commitment to privacy, security, and the preservation of the natural surroundings. So I won't have to worry about people cutting the trees. I don't have to worry about people's animals just coming to graze and spoil the flowers. And now we can start embarking on the fruit forest and the tree forest and all the other exciting features of that property. You're going to be seeing it in the coming days. So it was a moment of pride and celebration for me, knowing that I was one step closer to creating a sustainable paradise. So let's talk about sustainable living and my vision for Starehe Manor. So Starehe Manor is not just a dream. It is a representation of the harmonization of human needs with the preservation of the environment. It is a testament to the possibilities of sustainable living in Kenya. And you will see that, guys, as we proceed with the rest of the works on Starehe Manor. So my vision goes beyond creating a personal paradise. Starehe Manor is designed to be a heaven for creatives, for freedompreneurs and wellness professionals. It's a place where inspiration rests and creativity can flourish. So as I already mentioned, I'm hoping to host a lot of this group of people who just want a place where they can chill and attend to their inner creativity and just get inspired, and where they can just flourish. So I'm going to be providing nourishing spaces and an unparalleled support system for creators and makers to host retreats, workshops, events, and sessions in various creative and caring fields. So we're talking about yoga, wellness, arts, in the whole freedompreneurship kind of thing. So Starehe Manor will offer an environment for all that. So I also believe in the power of community and collaboration. So I strive to create an environment where people can connect, they can share their talents and inspire one another. So it's not just about the physical space, but also fostering a sense of belonging and camaraderie. So throughout the year, we will be organizing events and workshops which bring experts and enthusiasts from different fields, but it will be the creative and wellness fields. And through these gatherings, we can have exchange of ideas, we can explore new perspective and cultivate meaningful connections. So from creative retreats to wellness seminars, every event at Starehe Manor will be designed to ignite the spark of inspiration within each participant. So as we move forward, committed to expanding Starehe Manor so that I can see my dream, fulfill it. And of course, I'm going to incorporate renewable energy systems. So we're going to be having like solar, and also I will implement sustainable farming practices. I look forward to having implementing permaculture practices and exploring, water catchment. We'll use a lot of rainwater. We also have access to the lake, so this is one plus at Starehe Manor. And then by continually pushing the boundaries of what's possible, I hope to inspire others to adopt sustainable living in their own lives. So thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the history, the challenges, and vision of Starehe Manor. I hope that this video has not only allowed you to, connect with my story, but also it has inspired you to embrace your own, to pursue your own dreams. You've gotten a snippet of my bigger vision for Starehe Manor. Now it might not be very clear, but as we move forward, I know you're gonna see the picture. So together, I am hoping that you can continue to follow me on this journey. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe for more inspiring content. And remember, every small step towards sustainable living can make a huge difference. So together we can build a better world, one sustainable paradise at a time. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.